Welcome to 411 Carline. You can find us at 411carline.com. You can give us a call 952-540-9000. You can schedule an appointment either of those ways. Welcome to view the free Carfax available on our website at 411carline.com by clicking the Carfax Advantage Dealer or Carfax One Owner icon. We have this Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. 2012 if memory serves me right. It is a 5.7 liter Hemi. It's a limited 4-wheel drive. Pretty well loaded. I don't know the name of this color, but it's a beautiful blue. I drove this one. I drove it to St. Cloud and back right after it went through the shop before it went to detail. And I drove it for a couple days. I probably put maybe 150 miles on it, maybe 200. Super nice truck to drive. I wasn't a huge fan of these until I drove this one, and then I was, just super impressed with the quality of it and the handling. Super smooth, quiet inside. It's a Hemi, so it has to get up and go when you need it. I think these are aftermarket wheels. I'm not sure of the brand, but it has some good all-season tires on it. You can see the tread depth here. It's pretty thick yet. I'd say they're probably like 80 to 90% tread life left. It's got drilled and slotted rotors. Brakes are good all around. You can see the pads there. Tons of life left. It's been fully inspected by a third-party mechanic shop. They did, I'm trying to remember what they did. I think it was basically just an oil change, and I don't remember them really recommending anything else. So, you can see the drilled and slotted rotors on the back here too. The pad depth is even better back here. It's really clean underneath too for a Jeep from the East Coast. So, looks like someone might have put new shocks in it at one time there. That might also be on the Carfax. I haven't really looked completely through that. Overall condition is pretty good. It's kind of just starting to snow here, so it's going to be really hard to pick out any details. But you know, there's probably a couple little rock chips on the hood. There is pinstriping on it, which we just leave be. I don't want anyone to ruin the paint taking the pinstriping off, so looks pretty good. Looks nice from a distance. So I didn't see any major scratches or dings or anything like that. I think this was owned by an older gentleman, by the just by the stickers that were on the windows, and then when we got it in, and then the overall condition is just far above average for the year and the miles. The wheels, the only blemishes are like a little bit of curb rash on a couple of the wheels here. That one has like a tiny chip there. Again, tire tread depth, you can see is nice and deep there. It's getting cold out quickly here in Minnesota. Yeah, you can see just a little curb rash on that one and some random spots as well as that one. So other than that, it's super clean. I mean, it's got the perfect look. It's got a panoramic moonroof, also has the roof rails. Keyless entry here. It's got defrosting mirrors there. Hop in here. It's got memory seats. I didn't see any rust or anything on the body. It's got push button start. Also has remote auto start. Whew. My phone might fog up or be like a little foggy. Sorry about that. I gotta get this set because it's had an oil change, so it's good to like 104,000. So I'm not sure why they didn't reset that, but dual automatic climate control. It has touchscreen, Bluetooth, hands-free with voice command. Of course, the radio, satellite ready. See if I can get to the nav. Here we go. So it's got navigation, backup camera, pretty much everything you need. Tow haul mode. It's got a plug-in in the back here. You can see it in the pictures too, but it's back in that area. heated seats. They're leather. The interior is actually in immaculate condition. There's no smoke smells, no pet smells, no pet hair. Dash is nice and clean. There's not even like scratching here or anywhere in here. It's pretty nice. It's got the suspension settings here, and then 4 low, of course. Heated seats, like I said. Sink, you can do automatic climate controls. You can change this. It's got factory manual in here. This must be they must have had an aftermarket head unit in here, I imagine. So I think that's a harness for that, so I just left that in there. Cruise control, of course. It's got a nice menu up here you can go through, but get fuel mileage and everything. So current miles are 99,426. Automatic headlights with fog lamps. You can see the fog lamps turn on there. Fuel door release. What else? Oh yeah, it's got home link here, garage door opener. It's a universal garage door opener. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Big panoramic moonroof. And then it's got the shade, of course, as well. Everything works as it should. Like I said, I drove this one for a little while, so yeah, seat, as you can see, pretty mint. Of course, now there's snow blowing in here. Trying to get this done before the storm comes. It's got fumble. Sorry about that, making you sick. It has heated rear seats, and this is the outlet I was talking about, so kind of a nice feature. You can see the panoramic moonroof there. Look in the areas where you'd see rust on Jeeps, and I didn't spot any. Sounds really good too. I don't know if it's a full Gibson exhaust, but it has Gibson tips on it, so. It does have the cargo cover. Of course, these seats do fold down. Lots of little, it's got a couple little outlets back here, right there. I guess this is for the netting. So, factory subwoofer. It's just a manual gate, which is kind of nice. Then you don't have any problems with power lift gate. Power lift gate's great until you have to do anything to it. You know, it's kind of expensive. So. Door panels all look nice and clean. Carpet's clean, as I mentioned. There's no funny smells. It actually smells pretty good. So, seats fold down like that, nice and flat. Probably car camp in it if that's what you're looking at one of these for. If not, it's a super sporty daily driver for an SUV. Got a little bit of pitting on like the side steps here, but even the front bumper, I don't really see a lot of rock chipping or anything. There's like one little bug splat here where I imagine that might be permanent, but I'll pop the hood here. My phone does pick up the small engine noise, the valve train noise, so it might sound a little ticky. That's just the my phone picking up stuff. Of course, you do hear the fuel injectors from the valve train on these motors anyways. It's Hemi, so it sounds pretty quiet though. A lot of times these will have the Hemi tick and I don't really hear that. It just sounds like the fuel injectors and valve train, so it sounds pretty good. It's got a cane on it. Hood's nice and clean underneath. Got kind of cool halo headlights. Some interesting fog lamps too, so just left those be. See if I can get you a view underneath. Relatively clean under here. Looks like still factory, blue underneath. Like I showed you through there before. It's nice and clean. It does have a tow package, forgot to mention that, with the 7-pin and the 4-pin. Parking sensors. Let's see if I can get you a view in there. It's pretty clean, even if you look at like the bolt heads and the exhaust and everything. For an East Coast vehicle, this is really above average. Looks pretty nice. So, again, you can find us at 411carline.com. Give us a call, 952-540-9000. Thanks for your time today. Have a great day.